Hi, my name is Deana Brown Mitchell, and I'm known as the Shower Genius. Some of you may know parts of my story, but I would like to take a moment to share the part that got me here. On March 10th of 2020, I arrived in Boston for a board meeting with colleagues from around the world. For 3 days, we talked about our industry and businesses and what was looming, the pandemic. At one moment, everyone's phone got an alert, which was telling the world that travel was being suspended to some of the countries represented in the room. Around midnight on March 12th, I landed in Denver as my team was preparing for 6 European groups with a large pharmaceutical company that would be arriving in 48 hours. The next morning, like everyone else, I woke up to the inevitable shutdown. My reaction was anger. You see, at the time, my whole world was nothing but business. Nothing else mattered. Success was my only goal, and every minute of every day was spent working towards what I thought was success. My head was spinning. Realized Colorado's 10th anniversary was right around the corner, and we were slated to have our best year ever, forecasting multiple seven figures in revenue. This can't be happening. On March 17th, I laid off my whole team, and I was hoping that it would be just for a couple of months and we could all get back to work. But as we all know, that is not what happened. A few months later, I made the impossible decision to close the doors and file for bankruptcy. At the time, I did not see another choice. Most of that year, as I'm sure you can relate, was spent wrapping up all the operations, financials, selling and donating our rental inventory, closing the Denver office, and doing my best to process the whole thing. My brain was not cooperating. I was not in a good place. Work had been my coping mechanism for most of my life. I had never had that much time on my hands with nothing to do. Depression, anxiety, and self doubt ruled. I finally woke up one morning with a positive feeling and excitement about a new purpose. In the shower with soap in my hair, I had an epiphany for a new business named Genius and Sanity. The shower became my creativity chamber. And because I would get back to my desk with no recollection of the brilliant ideas, I put a whiteboard in my bathroom so I could capture my thoughts. What if I documented my journey from 2018 of going from a workaholic, overweight, out of shape, sleep deprived, exhausted, stressed, and overwhelmed entrepreneur to a more balanced me that lost weight, that delegated more, and was completely happier and more successful? Well, if you've heard of The Shower Genius, that is the book I released in 2022 with a 12-step framework for anyone to follow to achieve a more joyful and fulfilled life. I'm now ready to take it to the next level and tell you about something new. Thank you for joining me today. I want to preface this by saying that I designed what I am presenting to you today for entrepreneurs, but it can also apply to business leaders and busy professionals. The entrepreneurial journey is often portrayed as an exhilarating adventure where innovation and ambition reign supreme. But in reality, it's a path riddled with challenges that can take a toll on our well being. So I'd like to share my slides with you. And today we're going to explore the genius equation, a formula that allows entrepreneurs to thrive without losing their minds. The first part of our equation is the genius element. Every entrepreneur possesses a unique genius, a passion or skill that drives them. This genius is the heart of your venture, your creative force, your source of innovation. Your genius is your fuel, but it can also be a double-edged sword. The passion that drives you can lead you to long hours, burnout, and stress. So, how do we harness our genius without it consuming us? The answer lies in purpose. Align your genius with a clear mission and values. This provides a compass to navigate the tumultuous entrepreneurial waters while staying grounded. Now, let's introduce the sanity factor. Maintaining your sanity is crucial for long term success. Your mental well being is not a luxury, it's a necessity. The entrepreneurial journey is like a popular marketing gimmick that I call the floppy man. He gets tossed around with no apparent power over his actions. He has highs and lows. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement and the stress, but we must learn to be in control. That brings me to self-care. Self-care is not selfish. It's strategic. Prioritize sleep, exercise, and mental health practices. These are your armor against burnout. Also, building resilience is vital. Embrace failure as a stepping stone to success or an opportunity. Adaptability and grit are the cornerstones of sanity in entrepreneurship. So, then we're going to talk about the next step, which is balancing the equation. So, let's combine the genius element and the sanity factor to balance the equation. Time management is key. Prioritizing tasks that align with your genius and delegate the rest. Time is our most valuable resource, and we can't go to the store and get more. So, next thing you want to think about is surrounding yourself with a support network. Mentors, peers, and loved ones can provide perspective and emotional support. Also, making decisions mindfully. Ask yourself, does this align with my genius? And does this contribute to my mission? And if not, learn to say no. Setting boundaries is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of respect for your time and energy. In conclusion, the genius equation reminds us that entrepreneurship is not just about chasing success. It's about embracing your genius while preserving your sanity. Your genius is your superpower, and your sanity is your compass. And when balanced, they become the driving force behind sustainable success. So remember, you can thrive as an entrepreneur without losing your mind. Embrace your genius, nurture your sanity, and embark on a journey where success is not just measured by the destination, but by the journey itself. My hope for you is that your entrepreneurial path will be both brilliant and sane. So now I'd like to talk to you about some specifics for this new offering that I have created. In this new introductory course, we will be moving through the process together. It will be a live delivery of the content in 4 Zoom calls. Each will be 1 hour with content, discussions, and Q&A. And it will include the following. Module 1, Unleashing Your Genius. is the first module, and you will learn to identify your unique entrepreneurial genius and align it with clear mission and values. The next one, Module 2, is nurturing your sanity. You will develop strategies to maintain your well-being throughout the entrepreneurial chaos. And you can read the bullet point under that. Module 3 will be balancing the equation. And by the end of this module, you will have acquired practical skills for managing your time, building a support network, making mindful decisions, and also setting boundaries. And module 4 is the genius equation in action. After this module is finished, you will be prepared to apply the genius equation to your entrepreneurial journey and measure your success in terms of both achievement and well-being. To summarize, I'm going to turn that off. Excuse me. To summarize this 4-module course, the genius equation, thriving as an entrepreneur without losing your mind. It equips entrepreneurs with the tools and knowledge they need to harness their unique genius while safeguarding their mental well-being. Participants will learn to strike a balance between passion and purpose, between resilience and self-care, between time management and self-awareness, and more. Ultimately, this course empowers entrepreneurs to embark on a journey where success is defined not only by business achievements, but also by personal fulfillment and sanity. So today, this is available at this link. Let me put it up for you. You can go to deanabrownmitchell.com/course, and you can learn more there. You can study the details a little more there. And today it is $27 to join. So what's going to happen is on Monday, we are going to start with 1 hour a day where we go through one module each day, Monday through Thursday. And then Friday, I'm going to have a bonus for you guys that I'm super excited about. It's around a concept in my Shower Genius book called Becoming MIA. What that means is missing intentionally alone. So we're going to do an exercise around that and a visualization around that I think will be really helpful to put all of this into practice in your life. So I'm really excited to get to learn more about you. I'm excited to help you learn some of these principles and exercises and tools that can help you have a better life, more balanced life. If you're ready to embark on a new journey with positive change and get rid of the self-doubt and sabotage that you have been having in your head, this can really help. Also, I'd like to slay the idea that you are not enough and surround yourself with the people who will give you the confidence you need to be the best at your unique superpower. So join the link on the screen, check it out, and I hope to see you on Monday.